Hello friends, welcome to our channel, Path to Betterment. Today's story is about a mother and her little boy, whose love and selflessness continue to inspire even after he is gone. It's a deeply emotional tale about love, gratitude, and the importance of giving back. Let's begin the story. A woman named Sally anxiously stood up when the surgeon walked out of the operating room. "How's my little boy? Is he going to be okay? When can I see him?" she asked doctors, her voice trembling with hope. The surgeon's face softened as he said, "I'm sorry. We did everything we could, but your boy didn't make it." Sally's heart shattered. Through her tears, she cried, "Why do little children get cancer? Doesn't God care? Where was he when my son needed him?" The surgeon gently asked, "Would you like some time alone with your son, Jimmy? A nurse will be here to help you in a moment." When the nurse arrived, Sally asked her to stay while she said goodbye. She ran her fingers through her son's thick red curls, her touch full of love. "Would you like a lock of his hair?" the nurse asked softly. Sally nodded, watching as the nurse carefully cut a small lock, placing it in a plastic bag and handing it to her. Sally held it tightly and whispered, "It was Jimmy's idea to donate his body for research. He said, 'Mom, I won't need it after I'm gone. Maybe it'll help another little boy have one more day with his mom.'" She smiled through her tears. That's who Jimmy was, always thinking of others, even when he was in pain. Sally left the hospital for the last time, carrying Jimmy's belongings in a bag. The drive home was agonizing, and walking into the quiet house was even harder. She went to his room, placing his model cars and toys exactly where he'd kept them. Exhausted, she lay on his bed, hugging his pillow and crying herself to sleep. Around midnight, Sally woke up to find a folded letter lying beside her. The letter was titled as a letter from heaven. Confused, she picked it up and began to read.
"Dear Mom, I know you're going to miss me, but don't think I'll ever forget you or stop loving you. Just because I'm not there to say, 'I love you,' I'll always love you. Mom. More and more each day. Someday we'll see each other again. Until then, if you want to adopt a little boy so you're not lonely, I'm okay with that. He can have my room and toys. If you choose a girl instead, you'll probably need to get her dolls and stuff. Girls don't like the same things we boys do. Don't be sad when you think of me. This place is amazing. Grandma and Grandpa met me when I got here and showed me around. But there's so much to see. The angels are incredible. I love watching them fly. And you know what? Jesus doesn't look like his pictures, but as soon as I saw him, I knew it was him. He took me to see God. Can you believe it, Mom? I sat on God's knee and talked to him like I was someone important. I asked him if I could write you this letter to say goodbye and tell you everything. He handed me paper and his own pen to write it. Pretty cool, right? Oh, and God wanted me to answer your question. Where was he when I needed him? God said he was right there with me, just like he was when his son Jesus was on the cross. He's always with his children, Mom. By the way, no one else can see this letter, just you. To everyone else, it's a blank piece of paper. Isn't that awesome? I have to give God his pen back now. He needs it to write more names in the book of life. Tonight, I get to have supper with Jesus. I bet the food is going to be amazing. Oh, and Mom, I don't hurt anymore. The cancer is gone. God couldn't stand to see me in so much pain, so he sent an angel to bring me here. The angel said I was a special delivery. How about that? Signed with love, God, Jesus, and me."
Sally clutched the letter to her chest, tears streaming down her face, but for the first time in months, her heart felt a sense of peace. That's how the story ends. Lessons to remember. Love lives on. Even when someone leaves us, their love remains in our hearts, a comforting reminder of the bond we'll always share. Faith in hard times. During life's darkest moments, it's easy to question God's presence. But this story reminds us that he's always by our side, even in our pain. Selflessness inspires. Jimmy's wish to help others despite his suffering teaches us the beauty of thinking beyond ourselves. Cherish the present. Life is fragile. Spend time with your loved ones, say "I love you," and create memories you'll carry forever. Sally learned that while her son was gone, his spirit and love would always guide her, reminding her to find hope and meaning even in heartbreak. Thank you for listening. What do you think about this story? Have you ever met such selfless people?